Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for following along in this journey. If you are brand new here, welcome and thank you for tuning in. My name is Amanda Dewald and I'm a wife and mama of 2 boys, 5 and 7, and a third one on the way, due on Thanksgiving. So this video, as you can see, I'm in my car. I'm actually at a midwife appointment and I got here like 20 minutes early somehow. I don't know how that happened. With having kids, I'm never early, but I managed to get here early. So I figured what a great time to record this video. And today is Wednesday, August, let's see, what is today? Oh gee, I don't even know. 19th, I think. I'll put it somewhere up here, but today I believe is Wednesday, August 19th. And I am currently 25 weeks and 6 days. So tomorrow I will be 27 weeks. So I'm just going to make this video my week 24 and 25 video rather than filming 2 separate ones. I might as well just put it all in one. So this video will be all about week 24 and 25. I feel like the further along I get, I'm sure it will change once I'm in my 3rd trimester, which will be pretty soon. But I feel like the last month or maybe even 2 months has been a lot of just like the same things, like nothing really all that new popping up. But I do have some new things that I want to talk about that have happened this week. So week 24 was pretty mild, just like the same kind of things continuing, like the continued heartburn, the continued pelvic pain, which I did have another appointment with my pelvic floor therapist, and she's been working with me doing exercises and stuff to help. I will say I have not been awesome at follow through with the exercises. I did them all obviously when I was with her, and I know what I need to do, but I just haven't done them. So my goal this weekend is to do those. Well, hopefully I can do it before then too, but like this weekend I really want to do those a lot and get moving with that. And I don't have another appointment with her for a month, so I have time, but I should be doing it every day. And obviously I'm not going to see the results if I'm not doing it. So I just need to kick myself in the butt and actually do it. But nothing has really changed with that. It's just kind of like the same so far. I have definitely been noticing like the belly is getting bigger, and it's just like bending over and doing certain things is a lot more difficult. I think I mentioned in my last video, like my kiddos, we used to do like homeschool on the living room floor, and we've been having to do it at our kitchen table because I'm like, Mommy can't sit on the living room floor anymore. Like I can't, it's just not comfortable, especially with the pelvic pain, because I'm supposed to try to keep my legs like together mostly, so I can't like sit Indian style, and it's just very uncomfortable. One thing that is sort of new, I think I might have mentioned it in the last video, but has been consistent since, like a week ago or so, is that I have definitely been noticing swelling in my legs and a little bit in my hands sometimes, but mostly my legs. Like when I go to bed at night, there's like, I can tell that they're swollen. Now it's nothing crazy. I had extreme swelling with my first pregnancy, and so I don't want it to get like that. That was extremely uncomfortable. It was just awful. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. It was pretty bad. So I don't want it to get that bad. So I'm trying to take precautions now, making sure I'm drinking more fluid and, not eating all of the carbs and salty things and all of that. And I have a feeling so my second pregnancy, I had none. I had no swelling until I was like 41 weeks and 3 days or something like that, when he was born. And I didn't have swelling until I was past my due date with him. It was just like a fantastic pregnancy. I don't know. I was eating a lot healthier. I was exercising a lot more, but because of the pelvic pain, I haven't really been able to exercise. So I think that has a lot to do with it. So I'm hoping that like I can just get my butt in gear, like do these exercises that my pelvic floor therapist is telling me to do so that I can get rid of that pain so that I can actually exercise, because I'm starting to get nervous. Baby's going to be here in like 3 months and I don't want to be out of shape for labor. Like I don't want that. So I'm going to do my best to get the ball rolling on that. One thing that I wanted to talk about is I am slightly concerned, which I'm at my midwife now. So Okay, so apparently my car shut off and that shut off my video. I've been sitting here too long, apparently. But what I was trying to say was, I'm at my midwife's right now, so I will fill you guys in after my midwife appointment. I will come back in and film a little bit and give you a bump shot, because obviously you're not gonna be able to see it in the car. But one thing that I am concerned about is that baby might be breech. This is all just me speculating, okay? So I don't have any evidence showing that, but I'm definitely going to talk to my midwife about it today. I just feel, I've been mentioning it from the very beginning, that all of the kicks and movements that I'm feeling from baby feel different. They feel very different than any of my other pregnancies in the fact of like where they are. So I very rarely ever feel baby up, like I can kind of show you, like up here. Like it's all really low movements and really low kicks. I did not have that with my other two. My other two were head down from like the very beginning, pretty much. Like every single sonogram I went to, they were already head down. Like it was never an issue, never even a thought like crossed my mind. I am slightly nervous that this baby might be breech. Now, I know I'm still early. I'll be 26 weeks tomorrow. I still have time to get him to flip around, and he might not even be. Like, that just might be me thinking that, and maybe he's just got like karate arms. I don't really know, but I just have like this feeling. So I'm definitely going to talk to the midwife about it and see what I can be doing now to help prevent that, because obviously if baby continues to stay breech, then I will not be able to have a home birth, and that would be really upsetting to me. So that's that. Also, another new thing is, I know I've been going back and forth about whether to hire a doula or not. And I ended up meeting with a doula that I've been following on Instagram and stuff for a while now. And I did decide to go with a doula. So I told her that we were hiring her. We haven't like officially signed papers yet or anything, but we are going with a doula. Ultimately, my thought process was, I would rather look back and say, wow, we didn't really need her that much. Like, you know, we didn't really need her to do anything, versus being in labor and wishing that I had someone's support there. Like saying, I wish I had hired a doula. I don't want to be in that position, especially with a home birth. Like, I just don't want that at all. So that was basically what kind of like pushed me to go ahead. So we are hiring a doula. I will keep you guys filled in on all of that. Let me know in the comments below, did you have a doula for your birth? We did, like I said in previous videos, we did have one for our last birth. So this will be our second home birth, second doula. And then the last thing that I will fill you guys in on before I go in for my appointment, which I should probably, I have no way. Oh, I have a watch on. Hold on. Let me just make sure I'm not. Okay. I still have time. I don't want to be late for my appointment after I was here early. So one other last thing is that yesterday, Dan and I we made our first like official baby purchase. So like I've bought like a few onesies and stuff here and there. But this was like our first like big baby purchase, because everyone just assumes we have everything because we have two boys, right? And we're having another boy. Well, we got rid of all of our baby stuff. I'm sorry if this is wiggly. I'm holding it with my hand and my hand's starting to get tired. We got rid of all of our baby stuff like 2 years ago, because we were like, we knew there was a possibility we wanted another one at that point. But we were like, well, by the time we have one, like, it'll be a girl and we'll get girl stuff, you know, or whatever. Well, funny how things work out. We probably should have kept a few things. But anyway, regardless. So we made our first purchase. We bought our stroller / like car seat system. So I will probably in the next video, I'll show you guys what we bought and, you know, why we chose what we did. And the main reason we bought it was because we needed to make sure to see if we were going to need a new vehicle. So, excuse me, if you can't tell, I own a Jeep, and there's no third row seating. And so we tried putting the car seat in the middle with 2 booster seats, because my youngest, who's 5, will be big enough for a booster seat, hopefully, by the time that baby comes. He's like just a few pounds under like the weight limit or whatever, or not limit, but like minimum for a booster. So I was like, okay, well, we'll fit 2 booster seats in the back and then the car seat. Like, it's not ideal, but like, it'll be fine because this is a lease and I still have like 2.5 more years left on it or something like that. And no, it is not going to work. It is not going to work. There's no way that it's going to fit in there and the kids be able to buckle. Like, it all fits, but there's no, like, they can't even get their little, like, kid hands in there to buckle. So that's a problem. So now we have this big, huge dilemma on what we're going to do as far as a vehicle, because like I said, we still have like 2.5 years on this lease. So I don't know. We have a few options that we're brewing up in our head. I'll let you guys know, what we end up deciding, but I would love to hear from all of the mamas, like, what vehicle? So if you have 3 or more kids, basically any vehicle with 3rd row seating, what kind of vehicle do you have? Like, should I go with a van? Should I go with like an SUV with 3rd row seating? I know that I want bucket seats in the middle. I do not want something where I have to like put the seats down every time they get in the car. No, I don't want that. So I definitely want something that has bucket seats in the middle. So let me know what you drive around. What's your mom whip? And why do you like it? Because this mama needs help. I need to find a vehicle, and pretty darn soon. So that's a wrap for right now. I'm going to go in for sorry, I keep holding that there. My fingers in front of the screen or the camera. I'm going to go in for my appointment. I will do a short little video update after my appointment and give you a belly shot. And then I'll talk to you next time. So thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Okay. Hello guys, I am back. It is a new day. It's just the following day. So yesterday I had my midwife appointment, my chiropractor appointment, all of the things. But I told you that I would come in here and give you an update, so I wanted to do that really quickly. I do apologize, my neighbor is mowing his lawn and I have like this fan thing in the window, so I can't even shut the window. So hopefully it's not too loud for you, but anyway, let's get right to it. So midwife appointment went well. The baby's heart rate was 145. I did talk to her about my concerns that I was telling you guys about the baby possibly being breech, and some other things. And she said that she thinks that she felt the baby, and she said he definitely doesn't feel like he's, one way, like vertical, I guess I should say. Like, she said he doesn't feel like he's necessarily head down or feet down. She was pretty sure that he was like transverse, which is what they told me when I had my sonogram at 20 weeks. So she said she felt around and she said he was literally like on this side, and that he like kept moving when she was trying to get his heartbeat. It took a little while. Obviously I knew everything was fine because I could feel him moving. But she said he was like over here, and then he moved like over here, and so she said he still has tons of room in there. So she said she's not concerned. It's not something that I necessarily should be concerned about at this point, because she said even if I do manage to like flip him, like he still has so much room, he could just move again. So she didn't seem to be worried about it, like even in the slightest. I obviously feel better about it, but it still is strange to me because my kids were just, like my previous kids were just always head down. So I have decided that I'm still going to look up like spinning baby stuff. I'm still going to work on those inversions and things like that. I don't know, I haven't done too much research into it yet, but I'm going to look it up, and I'm going to start doing those things now just because I feel like it's not going to hurt. And I thought that they did the sonogram check for the head down at 38 weeks, but she told me that they do it at 36 weeks. So it's technically a sonogram, but she said it's literally like 30 seconds. Like, you're not going to get to see the baby. They just check to make sure that the head is down at 36 weeks. She said, and they do it at 36 weeks because that way if baby is not, they still have a few weeks that they can get baby to flip. So that made me feel a little bit better. But like I said, I'm still going to do those things because I would rather be proactive now than wait until 36 weeks and have a problem. So I will keep you guys updated on that. And then the only other thing that we covered at the midwife appointment was I had to order my stuff for the glucose testing. So at my midwife, they offer either the glucose test, where you like drink the sugary drink. They also do one that's like organic, like gummy, or not gummies, jelly beans, and then they do the blood draw. Or you can do the finger prick for 3 days in a row. I think it's like 4 times a day for 3 days, which is what I did with my previous pregnancy. So I just opted for that. Not that I think that there's anything wrong with like the jelly bean one or whatever, but I personally think it's a better judge of how my blood sugar is to monitor like how I'm eating normally every day and monitor it after meals. Like I would rather see that than just see a blood test like after drinking something sugary. So for me, like my nursing background, like I just want that information to see how my levels are and see how I'm doing. So that is what I have opted for. And so I ordered all the supplies and they should be here within a week. And then I have an appointment in, I think it's like 2.5 weeks. And I will bring that information. So for the 3 days before my appointment's on like a Thursday. So that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I will keep track and I will do all of my blood sugars. And then I will bring that in to show her at my appointment. So I will keep you updated on how the glucose testing goes. I'm not concerned about it. I did not have a problem with either of my previous pregnancies. I don't feel like there's a problem. Now, I guess you never really know, but it's not something that I'm overly concerned about or concerned about at all, really. So I guess all that's left is to show you a bump update. So I am currently, oh my gosh, this week has been so crazy. Like I didn't even realize today's Thursday. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like now that I'm getting further along, and school has started, like we're go, and we're doing like swim lessons with the kids and all this stuff. So I didn't even realize today's Thursday and my turnover date is on Thursday, or I don't know if that's what people call it, but whatever, I'm gonna say that. So I am officially 26 weeks today. That's so exciting. Today is Thursday, August 20th, and I'm officially 26 weeks. So let's go ahead and see that 20 seek. So let's go ahead and see that 26-week bump. All right, so hopefully you guys can see this okay. I'm kind of awkward in my room here because we're still doing some remodeling, but this is from the front, from the side, little 26-week bump. He moves around all the time now. He's very active. Here's the other side. Sorry about the shadow. And let's go ahead and pull this up so you can see the belly. There is the bare belly. I did not get any stretch marks with my previous pregnancies, so I'm hopeful that I won't with this one either. I did get some stretch marks on like my breasts and my butt, but none on my belly. So hopefully we won't have an issue this pregnancy, but I've been, using lotions and oils and things like that. So, all right. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever day that might be, whether you're watching this now or in the future, whenever. Let me know how your pregnancy is going at 26 weeks, and I will see you next time. Thanks again for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe so you can get more of these updates.